The next hour and a half, we're going to be having our app showcase. And for those of you who do not know, we had a developer app contest where we had different developers submit their applications, and we voted and chose those that we felt were the most creative, relevant, usable. Most of them already got their prizes. One did not, which we will be giving today. So the next section will be Dave walking through the app contest winners and also through a variety of other apps from developers, VARs, partners. It should be really interesting.
All right, I'm going to be a little bit brief. This is not an application that I built, but it was an application. Mike Grace, you here?
Right here.
Our photographer. Mike built this application. So we are in Salesforce.com. Everybody here familiar with who Salesforce is? Raise a hand. Great. So imagine, there may be value of importing large groups or amounts of business data into a CRM application, whether it's Salesforce or something from Right Now or something else out there. What the Kynetx app actually enables us to do is, as Phil talked about, that late binding process. Instead of doing an early binding and this big, heavy integration with data into Salesforce, one of our clients we're working through Kynetx actually had us build out this application. So let me just show you what it does. So I'm in a Salesforce account right now. I've deployed this application via a bookmarklet, and it's called Salesforce Butler right up here. I'm just going to go ahead and you can see standard display of the Salesforce material. I'm going to turn my Salesforce Butler on, and you'll notice as the Kynetx app fires, it brings back, and we're going to actually annotate right on this page. So at this page, instead of just having this static data that may be good based on information I entered today, or it may be information that you entered or had imported 6 months ago, now I have the ability through the Kynetx app of actually seeing relevant contextual data in my Salesforce app. So instead of looking and saying, oh, they live, let's see, Nike's in Oregon, I come and click on my little Google Map icon, and I actually display a Google map that shows me exactly where Nike is and located in Oregon. I can turn that off. I can come down here and imagine if I'm on the phone with my Nike contact, I could easily click on my news feed here, and as I do so, we'll bring in the latest news feeds from Google. Again, information on the web back into my browser within my app that's relevant at this time. I can go across this and show you. Here are the relevant RSS feeds I may want to subscribe to. Again, I don't have to leave my Salesforce app and go out on the web and do my happy search. This information is all being brought back to me within relevance of what I'm doing at this time. The next button is a blog. If I click on the Twitter icon, then obviously I go out and grab the latest tweets that are being tweeted about Nike. And as you see here, we're basically taking the information on the account name and going out with the Kynetx app and bringing this information back. If I come up here to my Contacts tab, which is a place where you often work within Salesforce, I'm going to go ahead and invoke my Salesforce Butler on this page. You'll notice that what happens with my current contacts in here is I get my LinkedIn and my Twitter feeds. So if I look at Michael Bannister, click on LinkedIn, my Kynetx app goes out, does a quick LinkedIn query, and brings back and helps me identify whether or not this Michael Bannister is within LinkedIn. And then I can do the same thing with the Twitter feeds as well. Click and see if does Mike have any Twitter feeds out there. And there's a few out there. Whether or not this is him or not, I'm not sure. But anyway, you get the idea that the Kynetx app is, again, going out and grabbing data, bringing it back in a relevant context to where I am within Salesforce. So, any questions? You like it? Let's see. How about a hand of applause for Grace? He did a great job with this app.